Gav, hugely frustrating. It's that final element, isn't it? Getting the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's frustrating, disappointing. I thought that there wasn't too much in the game. They had a lot of possession, but we expected that. I think we had a lot of attempts, but didn't work their keeper or get them on target enough. And that's just that confidence thing. I think we had enough shots, crosses, without getting on the final end of it, or that belief or conviction to go and then really work the keeper or punish them. We're pleased to get to half time all square. I thought we could have been in front early on, first 15 or 20, but then we spoke about starting again and making sure. And it's just when I think it's that first away goal, is it? Yeah. And it's an own goal, and it's just the way it's kind of going, isn't it? But they've got to dress themselves down. We've all got to dress ourselves down. A lot of positives to come out from it in terms of their effort, the commitment, how they're stuck together, and it's just that belief. Once we get a goal, I know I keep saying it, that first goal, it'll change. It will change, and things will flip. People won't believe it or think it, but it does. A lot's in the head with football, and the lads, they're disappointed in there. I asked them, could they give any more? I don't think they could have given any more. It's just that final bit. We had the ball bobbling around the box at the end, and it's just someone to go and smash it. A midfielder drives through, and instead of just smashing it and seeing what could happen, like their goal comes from a cross and an own goal. We want it to be perfect because we're a bit edgy that if we make a mistake, we might get criticised or whatever. But sport there, they'll have to stand up, and it's an old-fashioned saying, it, be counted, be the one. They're the only ones that can turn it. Assisted by people, but they're the only ones that keep working hard and believe that they'll be the ones that turn it around.
Is it in their heads, that final ingredient of putting the ball at the back of the net? Is it something that's right in there and stopping them from doing it?
It's confidence. You can't really coach confidence. You can put it into them. We worked a lot, on this week and certain things and trying to give them that confidence. And I think you could see they had a little after the first goal, well, the only goal. We had a little wobble, didn't we? And then they did kind of correct themselves and bring some composure back to it. Without that, I thought we were cleaner in everything we did first half. Where second half it got a little, I don't know if tat is the right word, but a little bit scrappy, and we're hoping rather than expecting. But having said that, I think 1-0 Jordan gets a good chance and he hits it straight at the keeper, and another day hits the inside of the leg and goes in, and games can change on that. But every team that's lost will have an excuse or a reason for it, and unfortunately it wasn't to be today. But they have to keep going, working hard and keeping that belief amongst themselves.
How do you manage a group when they're struggling with that belief in a situation like this, Gav?
Yeah, you have to identify areas we need to be better without hammering them for it, and the positives from it, whereas I thought we looked solid at the back. We didn't really give, I don't think they had that many shots. I know they've had a penalty, but apart from that, can't really remember Mark making a save or even that many attempts on goal. They had possession, which we expected, round the box, but never really threatened, and that's the disappointing thing.
What do you say to them after a defeat in that manner when it's come from an own goal in that way?
You can feel sorry for yourselves and blame other people and step back. But I spoke about before the game that I watched the youth team yesterday and they played as a team. And what is a team? And it's if your mate makes a mistake, you don't criticise him. You go and back it up to make sure that mistake isn't highlighted. And it's little things like that. They have to keep sticking together. They can't fall apart or whatever, and something will break. They'll get confidence from it and kick on from there.
Looking at the league table, we have to address it. It is horrible when it's like that and you're in the bottom two. I mean, what do you say to the lads about that? Does that help to give you something to talk to them about?
No, well, to be fair, I haven't looked at the league table straight away after it, but yeah, it's not nice, is it? None of us want to be there, and it's not a nice feeling as a Carl employer or Carl supporter.
Is it good that we've got another game coming on Tuesday?
Yeah, definitely. We'll go to Newport. We'll look at that, how we're going to organise that now when I finish this, and be a late-ish night or whatever. But yeah, we'll go there and we'll try to take positives out of today, which was, I thought we defended well and didn't look like conceding, and try and instil some confidence up top to try and get a goal.
We asked you this the other day. Is it in that dressing room of the lads giving you an indication that it is there, that they can build this fire again?
If it falls, we'll get a break or a bit of quality or confidence, or they don't fear a mistake. Something will break, and it'll be amazing how it kicks on from there.
4-4-2, go back to basics almost, doesn't it?
Yeah, we wanted to get two up top today. We thought we could cause them problems. We were conscious of Spearing picking up a lot and recycling, which he did, which he's good at. We wanted that other side, when it fell round Spearing, we would start our attacks. At times it did, at times it didn't, and they have a good experience core right through the team.
And a big decision with your keeper, deciding he's in on Thursday and he's into the team on Saturday.
Yeah, experience, just bring that experience core to the team, talking, before the game he was talking to lads and shouting, and I think you could hear it during the game. It was no reflection on Lucas. Obviously he's disappointed, I could totally get that, but it's just that bringing that experienced keeper and voice in. You
asked the fans to stay behind the lads. They did that for you for the 90 minutes. They were great, weren't they?
Yeah, they did, and it's just disappointing because they were wanting we just needed to give them that thing, or that goal, or a bit of momentum, because they were dying to stay with us. They were very good. It's just this point we couldn't give them anything to go home with happy.
You mentioned the noise that's around the club at the moment, obviously for obvious reasons. How do you get the lads away from that and focusing on this game on Tuesday?
Just keep talking about the game. It's up to them. You just concentrate on the game, because that's the only thing that's important. How that'll affect things. If they get affected by other stuff, that's their responsibility as professional football.